Everybody, welcome back to Enter the Equilibrium Nigeria season and knockout stages for today. Today I've got Fluffy with me. How are you feeling about this game, Fluffy? We've got Dark Stars versus Rampage.
Your team is banned.
3,000 worlds, and not a single
Yes, I am here officially. Sorry about that. I'm looking quite forward to this series, guys. I might need to dip in about 2 or 3 minutes, but I will help set real quick with the draft. And jumping into it, we see a Martis, a Valia, and Lilia ban. What do you think about these bans coming out?
Your team is picking.
Pretty solid. I mean, surprised by any of these bans. Standard stuff for Nigeria, pretty much. Oh, my mic was a bit low. Sorry, guys. It is now okay.
But yeah, we see the export as well.
Yeah.
It's a bit typical. We see this being banned quite a lot. I'd really like to see the Joy being picked up here today, to be honest.
Oh yeah, the Joy.
We do see the mask of the trick.
Yeah, it's soft.
Okay, no, I fixed it now. I fixed it now.
Sanjo.
Alright.
Okay.
We'll find a way.
Yeah, I mean, Moskov, not really a hero that we see too often at all. Kind of surprised by this pick. Not really a meta pick at all, but the Vexana and the Hanabi, I mean, the Vexana has just been picked up so much, even in pro games and normal games. This hero is definitely so popular. Okay, hold on.
Fluffy, can you keep a keen eye for these thumbs up things? Because I don't know, yesterday I think like 1 or 2 people from the team were using it.
Hold on, guys. Sorry about the stream.
I will check for it, but I don't think emotes always show, to be honest with you, because I don't think I've ever seen an emote in game, to be honest. It doesn't show necessarily for me.
kindness is
But
I'll check for it definitely.
to ruination.
Alright.
I'm not
Okay,
shy.
but
Who
yeah,
the fuck called me shy? Anyway, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have a Dairoth here. I'm not too sure about this pick. Usually you pick the Dairoth into the sort of tankier targets with high defenses and stuff, but it will be picked up here versus maybe a Yu Zhong it'll work quite well against, but we'll have to see. Interesting ban as well with the Farsa. I guess that might be a target ban again.
Yeah, probably a target, but what is really surprising me is the Gatot Kaja being picked up. And I'm guessing that's going into the roam position.
Yeah, the Gatot
If not-
Kash probably will roam, right?
Yeah, it's just not something that you really see picked up even in ranked anymore.
Seppi, one more thing.
Yo,
When the game starts, just go into your streaming thing and lower the volume of the game itself.
oh, is it kind of loud? I put it down quite a lot.
Put it to like 30%.
Yeah, it's at like 30%, dude.
Put it 20 because like it's not like your voices and the game volume is like the same.
Okay, no worries. I'll turn that down for you, Doof. As we
Alright, sure.
see a Minotaur. Okay. I like what Rampage is cooking up here, especially with the Minotaur and the Vexana. You know, they've got all the control they need, all of the utility for this Hanabi to sort of have a pretty good game. And then obviously they've got that peel potential with the Yu Zhong. A really good draft so far from Rampage. However, another interesting pick with the Hanzo. That's some cool stuff.
Yeah, it's not something that you'd really expect to see the Hanzo. I think the YZ, if the Hanzo's not on the tower, the YZ should have quite an easier time maybe finding him.
Yeah.
And going for the Lancelot probably as well, which I think is a very good pickup, especially with that CC immunity on the, or not the CC, I can't remember what it's called on the second skill.
Petals fall.
Just the I don't know, just the immunity, just the non-existence. But yeah, I really like this Lancelot pick. It sorts out the backline, the pretty heavy backline actually coming in from Dark Stars. So yeah, keen to see how they work around it. What do you think, Fluff? I mean, my answer is pretty obvious. I think so.
I think it's going to be a very interesting game, but I'm definitely going to decide with the Lance. But I'm going to dip for a few minutes, guys, I'll join you in stream again.
All right, so it's just gonna be me and you guys. But that's fine. I will do my best. But yeah, I mean, as I said earlier, I am pretty in favor of Rampage here. The draft just makes so much more sense. They've got more than enough control with the Yuzhong, Vexana, and Minotaur. Just for the, I mean, that's like everything you need for this Hanabi to do whatever she wants. I feel like Hanzo is gonna have a bit of a rough time, you know, starting to get to that, reach that backline, etc. But
till the enemy reaches the battlefield.
I mean, it's up to him. Okay, let me do it.
All troops deployed.
There we go. That should be fine. I feel like if he does get an advantage early game, though, it should just be fine. Like, he should be able to, like, cut down this Minotaur, you know, cut down this Yuzhong. If he does get quite a head start. You can see here, he's jungling very fast. Already taking the red buff down. Yeah, I mean, that's what you sort of see with Hanzo's, right? They just jungle so incredibly fast. He's got the blessing, wilderness blessing instead of a season hunter, but just because you don't really need that season hunter on Hanzo. Pretty much most of the time, honestly. As he will eat the Little Wanderer up as well. So he's keeping up all the pressure necessary in order to stay ahead in this game. As Lancelot taking a bit more time, misses out the puncture. Gonna be hit. His farming speed is gonna be hit a little bit. Hanabi versus Moskov. I'm not too sure. I don't see this one too often in these games. Although Moskov is doing a very good job of zoning the lane here. Hanabi doesn't collect that. She's gonna lose a lot of money. As she looks like she will not. Alright, then we're going to see the Pinnacle Ninja coming out pretty early here, about 1.5 minutes. I feel like you could get a few things done here, you know, disrupt Lancelot's farm, although he's going to back off for now. As Moskov pops the Inspire, actually. Got a bit of a gank from him from Gord as well. Gonna get a bit of harass onto anti-hero. Because that hero. Oh! There's the big puncture plays coming in from the Lancelot. They should be able to set themselves nicely up for the turtle right now. As we are into turtle territory here. Lancelot starting it up. Ultra. I mean, it's not easy to start right now. I mean, Gatakacha is in the vicinity. Could just mess things up a bit. Although Hanzo needs to pop that Pinnacle Ninja soon in order to contest this. There we go. Pops it. Minotaur on the back lines though. He's going to try and hunt for him. Black Dragon form as well. It's going to hunt for this guy. He needs to teleport to his main body. He's going to try and do it. There's the Lancelot though. With that really good retribution secure. And now, oh, Gatakacha even with that vengeance going to pop pretty quickly. Spear Destruction also lands, but not much that Darkstars can do. Because as I said, you know, this draft coming in from Rampage is just, it's a bit too good, really. Right, again in the bottom lane, Hanabi has that shield coming in for the turtle, so that's going to make it pretty difficult for this Moskov to sort of initiate on it. Oh, Yuzhong going in with the Petrify play. Has to pop the flicker coming in from Dairoth. That's a resource taken away. 2-minute cooldown on that flicker. Recalling right in front of his face. Gonna get cancelled out. I mean, this game, yeah, it's pretty much all about just like trying to find the angles in order for Darkstar to sort of come back into this game here. You know, they have a weird draft, so they can definitely use that to their advantage. Here's a bit of Fury. It's going to land onto one. Only the Pinnacle Ninja though. With the Mystic Gush coming out as well, doing a decent amount of damage to the Minotaur. Eternal Guardian hitting up on the Gatakacha again. As Hundo doing a little bit more harassing damage. Is actually ahead in the resource department, level 7 compared to this Lancelot level 6. Although the big damage coming in from Lancelot, maybe he's going to be able enough, but the Phantom Execution in the wrong direction. There's Avatar of Guardian going in straight away onto the Nia. Not going to be able to get the kill. Okay, there we go. Here's the play. Maybe going to be able to snipe this Dairoth underneath his tower. The tower, no more minions to sort of work with. Is now. Fiddle has spawned up in the bottom lane now. Taking a quick look. Moskov no boots. So pretty decent on money there. Quite far ahead of this Hanabi. Has the Wind Talker there to sort of make up for that lost movement speed. As Dark Stars, they're not going to be able to sort of contest this. They've got too many people top. You're going to be able to get the kill onto the Yu Zhong. Should loan them a little bit of time to take the tower. The Daroth should be able to get the tower just before this Yu Zhong sort of pops up. I mean, Moskov's gonna have that Heart's Claws. He's gonna be pretty powerful once he gets that. Although I'm just a bit concerned about his movement speeds. He does need to get away from these targets at some point. Okay, we're gonna see the Pinnacle Ninja coming out. Lancelot not showing himself just yet. There he is. Gonna do so much damage to this Moskov. It's gonna blow him up completely. The Pinnacle Ninja also just needs to get back. A bit of a bait play coming in from the Hanzo. Although, they're gonna get Lucia. It's gonna be a gold lane for a roam. Not a great trade coming in from Dark Stars, but a trade nonetheless. As slow as this Moscow's farmed down a little. Another Pinnacle Ninja. Maybe he's gonna get the Hanabi this time. No Aegis, I'm pretty sure. Big damage coming in. There we go. Oh, and the kill coming in from Dazalo actually. With the Spear of Destruction, finishing it off. It gets the teleport in on top of that. So very well play coming in from him. So we're gonna see. Oh, let's see. Gash actually gets committed here. Not too sure about that one. Does take a decent chunk of HP coming in from the Minotaur. Top lane being pretty static. Dark does have that first penetration item. But Yu Zhong, such a strong lane. It's going to have that dominant ice. It's going to make it really hard for the Darius to sort of contest him in lane. Okay, here we go. Gatotkacha comes in with a taunt straight onto this Minotaur. There's the Eternal Guardian as well. Kind of stun up this Gatotkacha. Pops the Vengeance to sort of stay away, stay alive. As Dark Stars are going to be able to get a turtle for themselves. Lancelot just not really in time to sort of contest it. But Lord, we'll spawn out in about 2 minutes here. Gonna have to see who wins a few fights before that to determine who might have the lead. I mean, because right now it's pretty even. Another Pinnacle Ninja bottom lane here. The Aegis should be up though. Lancelot in position, so Moskov needs to be quite careful. Oh, interesting thing. He's going to go for the body. But there's the Eternal Guardian. Going to dodge it out with a Thorn Crown. Hanzo does get the kill into the Hanabi so far. But oh, a nice punish coming in from the team of Dark Stars. They will get the Lancelot for trying to get that body. Very well played. I like the patience coming in from Dazalo. You know, not initiating immediately onto Lancelot. Using Hanzo's body as sort of a bait. As now, that's the advantage I was sort of talking about. Should sort of set them up nicely for the first Lord. Although we're going to see the Pinnacle Ninja once again in the top lane. Xenon needs to sort of start running. Oh, a decent good knockup onto 2. Petrify as well coming out. Oh, big jump here. Maybe the Darth actually falls down. The tower falls first. Allows Xenon to sort of get the kill onto him. Oh, and the knockup comes as well. It's going to be a double kill coming in from Xenon. I meant Jay. Also getting punished for that jump, although they do get the mask off. Rampage. They're starting to come back into this game, getting some really valuable kills. As the map control probably falls under them. Getting 2 towers compared to the one tower from Dark Stars. Alright, Lord number 1 spawned in the top lane here. Well, there's going to be a bit of a fight in the middle. It is the Gatotkacha. Does have a decent amount of defense, so he's not easy to kill.
I just want to let you know, Sep, I am back and here to help.
Okay, thank you, Fluffy. A lot of stuff has happened here. It's a pretty even game. Although we are going into a fight here, right next to the Lord. Lancelot going to be able to get out from the Pinnacle Ninja. I think he got stunned up. Yes, he did. The Zalo actually will get the bottom lane turret here. Avatar of Guardian only landing onto the Eternal Guardian. Here's the Minoan Fury. Does hit the Gutter Karcher. Will get taken down by the Vexana. As Moskov has he inspired? Look at that attack speed. He's going to start hitting, going to start smacking, but not enough movement speed to get away with the Phantom Execution. Is going to clean him up. But the Abysm Strike will clean up Xenon in the background, as well as getting the double kill onto Ultra. There's the Pinnacle Ninja. Going to get the Minotaur actually. Darath falling quite low, but does manage to get away. I don't think they're going to be able to lord just yet. I think Darath's just going to get smacked if he tries to, or the Ahmed J will begin it. So yeah, I don't know how much you've been watching, Fluffy, but stuff has happened.
Yeah, I've been checking. There haven't how, especially they've been protecting Lanza's body. Honestly, I thought he would have been more of a liability, but it's looking like this pick is actually working out quite well for him. Maybe jumping here on the Vexana as well. I know she doesn't have the flicker. Oh, getting the stun with that first kill on that Eternal Guard.
Yeah, I mean, oh, look at that Spear Destruction. It came out as well, trying to snipe up the Vexana, but just off the mark. As the bottom, I mean, the middle lane turret's falling quite low here. Mr. Gush is well committed. Definitely making sure that turret. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Oh, no worries. We're going to see the Pinnacle Ninja going in. Going to get stunned up once again. As Rampage, do have a lot of damage to sort of deal with.
I have to say, they sync their lanes quite well for me as well. The Lord pushing in on the top side, definitely going to get this middle inhibitor turret, and probably this bot turret here as well. Pushing in. Yeah, just the synchronization is working quite well for them. So, if you have to give your opinion, how is this Gatortanja and Hanzo working for you? Do you feel like they synergize well for you so far, or?
Well, I feel like Hanzo's a bit of a weird hero, right? Because he doesn't really play the game traditionally, so it's sort of Hanzo just needs to do his own thing, and that's exactly what he's doing here. He's going to go straight in with the Pinnacle Ninja, going to bait out the Wind of Nature coming in from anti-hero. Spear of Destruction also off the mark. Damn, your boy is level 15, Hanzo. He is a bomb. Yeah,
that's the thing. And if he gets fed, it's just so hard, and the damage that we saw in the Navi, she had to pop the Wind and the Aegis just to be sure that she survived it, and then...
Oh my god. Gonna take out the Minotaur immediately at the beginning of the fight there. Hanzo. Oh, it's gonna be the Gore that's in trouble, but he's actually gonna get saved by the Zalo. It's gonna be Ultra getting taken down. Yeah, I mean, I was a bit suspicious of this Hanzo, but you know, as I said at the beginning of the game, if he does sort of, you know, outfarm this Lancelot and get the advantage, he can start cutting through this front line pretty easily coming in from Rampage, especially as we've seen the Minotaur getting exactly that done to him. Okay, here we go, another Pinnacle Ninja. Just absolutely annoying them.
Yeah, I feel like the Pinnacle Ninja has been working quite well for them, as just using it every opportunity he does get, trying to bait out spells and stuff. I think it's making it easier for his team to engage as well.
And oh my god, Wind of Nature baited once again, dude. Like, oh, we're gonna see the flicker coming in for the Minotaur here, with the Minotaur Fury does land onto 3. Black Dragon form as well, gonna be in the background, but it's a good Avatar of Guardian in response. It's gonna be able to clean them up completely. Oh, look at that damage coming in from the Vengeance. Hanabi is just gonna kill herself, coming in for the Vengeance, coming in for Gatortanja. Darath wants to chase. Gonna have a triple kill on his name. Moskov didn't even need to join that one. Finishes off the Lord. But yeah, Hanabi, you can't make that mistake. Hitting the Gatortanja with the Vengeance on.
Yeah, but that Gatortanja ult just after the mana flickered in on the Hanzo's body just turned that whole fight around for him as well. All the heroes that I complained about in the drafting phase are literally proving me wrong at this stage.
Oh, there we're gonna see it. There's Mr. Gus doing it. Oh, they actually managed to end. That's pretty crazy. That's not the outcome I was expecting.
I can 100% agree with you on that.
I feel like Lancelot had a decent early start, but just got completely outfarmed by Ahmed J coming in with the Hanzo. So yeah, very well played coming to Dark Stars. They should be able to take round 1 for themselves on this best of 3. Anything you'd like to say about that game, Fluff?
I missed kind of half of it, so I think my opinion would be a bit invalid.
All right. Yeah, I mean, they had a solid draft. They had the more solid draft that makes more sense on Rampage. But I feel like that's what. Well, I said it earlier. You know, just they had a bit of a weird draft from Dark Stars, and they used that to their advantage. They sort of came into the game with a bit of a different mindset.
Yeah, I think the name for a draft like that is a cheese strat. It's, guys, I'm not bad mouthing them. I think it's the actual name of something like that. It's something that catches you off guard, but it's not something that is going to work every game. I think the problem might have lied with the Lancelot trying to focus a bit too much on the Hanzo's body. Because the whole team was kind of expecting it and using the body as a bait to turn the fight for them as well, in a sense.
Yeah.
So I think that kind of worked out well for them. Now the question is, do you expect to see a Hanzo ban coming out?
I don't think so. I feel like there's things you can do against it. It was a bit of a surprise of a pick. The element of surprise is not there anymore.
Yeah, well, if we see the Hanzo, I would love to see the Ling as a response. I feel like it's like the best counter for him.
Or you can just pick Joy.
Works as well. Yeah, Joy works as well, because you dash so quickly onto him and you close that gap quite fast as well. And the damage coming out from Joy, Hanzo's body is, I think, like 2 beats. Even at half build, you should be able to one-shot him quite easily. Well, you should know.
Yeah, well, yeah. It'll force the Hanzo definitely to buy some defensive items. I'm just gonna check Hanzo right now. At what stage does he get a damage increase on
The
himself?
strongest ninja has arrived.
Oh yeah, so the body itself loses 50% defenses when it's by itself.
Okay, so when you're in the shadow form, you lose 50% of your defenses.
Yeah. On top of that, when you get stunned, you know, when you kill the Pinnacle Ninja itself, you lose 100%.
Okay, so literally, basic attacks are going to kill. If Layla basic attacks you, you're dead.
Yes. No,
Which is
dude,
what
not
I'm
even
hearing.
Layla. If a Eudora basic attacks you, you're dead.
I didn't know that.
No, I'm kidding.
But yeah, jumping into game number 2.
I mean, okay, listen, I wouldn't be too surprised if we saw the Hanzo ban, right? Like, it can
There's definitely
happen,
a
but I
possibility.
think it's a bit of a bait.
Yeah, well, they go for the Xbox ban still first, which in my opinion is a decent ban.
Yeah,
Everything in
I think it's fine.
And the Valia. I'm still not understanding the fear of this Valia.
The Valia fear.
That comes out. Yes, the Valia fear. Because you just never... It just feels like it's banned every game.
Yeah, I mean,
And we have the Lilia. Yeah, sorry.
No one wants to play against that guy, dude. He just annoys you.
Well, yeah, I just feel there's so much mages that offer just a bit more.
Alright, well, the Hanzo is still in the pool, sir.
And
And we
not
have
a
the Dark Stars
single
to pick it
worthy
again.
foe.
Ahmed J.
We're going to see the... I was going to say we're going to see the counter first big Hanzo coming out. But I do like the Vex pick. I like the Vexana pickup as first.
Yeah, I mean, she's probably the best utility mage in the game right now, other than Novaria. Just those two are just so strong.
I would debate Navara's probably now the best mage in the game. Then I would say Vex. Dude, probably after that. That's personal opinion though.
Dude, Dark Stars are the kings of fucking off-brand picks. Like they pull out the Sylvana here.
And the Farsa. I can't tell you when's the last time I even saw a Farsa in a ranked game. Like, it's not a hero you see anymore. Like, but we're seeing the Daroth and maybe the new zone. So, seeing the Daroth jungle, I feel like
I think that's fine. I do like the more tankier jungle. Daroth usually traditionally is built a bit more tanky. You know, he gets his 2 penetration items, but then that's sort of what he all gets. But again, I'm not too sure. I feel like Hanzo again might be a pretty good pick.
We'll finish off what was left undone.
Yeah, it could work out. I think maybe they went for the Daroth just to. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say. But they already picked the Sylvana, and I didn't think of that. But yeah, I think the YZs should take the Sylvana in lane if he plays it right. I don't really see him losing lane. And I think the Daroth is also to stop them from maybe going for a bit of a more tanky hero. I would be very surprised if this gets picked up.
I'm just having a look at the names coming in from Rampage. They've swapped out a few players. They swapped out Anti-Hero for Kawarata.
Okay. What did Anti-Hero play the previous game?
The Hanabi, right?
Okay, so Kuwata's probably going to go the MM. Yes, we do see him circling the Urethal, which we talked about a bit yesterday, which me and you both discussed. It's not really something that we think is the strongest in the gold lane at the moment.
Well, I think it's fine. Although, we're gonna go for... Oh, there it is.
Been waiting for too long.
Possibly
like that picking a lot.
the strongest gold laner right now, for sure, is this carry. I don't expect her to lose lane into Claude.
Yeah, and we see the Hunter getting picked up again.
There it is. Ahmed J giving us that one trick energy.
Well, I don't want to say my opinion about the draft because of what happened in the previous game, to be honest with you at this stage.
Well, I'll say it. Then, yeah, I mean, Rampage's draft. It works. It really does work here. They've got the set. The only thing I'm a bit questionable is the Atlas. I feel like it just loses to Minotaur in just general utility and set potential. Like Atlas is just all about his ult, like all of it. Whereas
I would have rather gone for the pickup of the Tig. But then if we look at Dark Souls side, then you have the 3 heroes that aren't really considered meta, or even that you see played a lot. You don't see the Hanzo, you don't see the Sylvana, and you definitely don't see the Farsa getting picked up either. So it's 3 heroes that I wouldn't normally think I would see in a tournament game like this, but well, maybe this works out for them. It's a bit more of an unexpected thing that you're not really ready for. I think it catches you quite off guard, which is the idea.
Yep, that is the idea, as you're gonna see. So just clearing up his jungle very quickly. Although, I mean, Daroth as well is doing a really good job at clearing it up quick. I think he got enough help so that his team sort of helped him out, just so that he can keep up with the Hanzo in terms of the farming speed. Actually gonna take the blue buff and red buff before the Hanzo. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, doing it quite quick. Yeah, the Hanzo's still struggling with the blue, and the Daros already almost as they will fall. Oh, this Minnow might be in a very bad position coming out here.
Yeah, he's gonna get taken down quite low, but backup coming in from faster should be just fine. As a top lane, Sylvana had that change to her first skill. I feel like it's very strong. The stun actually like triggers on the second part of her skill, which is the first part as well now because they removed the first part of her skill. So. Oh, but there's the Yu Zhong passive it as has activated and the Petrify as well. Will the Sylvana fall? Has the Vengeance. Oh, good thing she had her second skill up there. With the shield, she would have been dead.
Yeah, but unfortunately, he's just going to lose that cannon minion. Which is quite a lot of farm if you think of it in the early game stages.
Yeah, she might be able to get the cannon mini.
No, she missed the... will she? Oh yeah, they went for the...
So manages to sort of get it. But meanwhile, on the turtle, you're going to see the Black Dragon form as well as the Pinnacle Ninja. Both are going to be committed here. And the Hanzo with that minus 50% defense, he's going to get blown up. I think he's not going to make it. It's going to be first blood coming in from Nia. This is the Imperial Justice. I think that's what it's called. Someone will have to correct me coming in from Sylvana. And, oh, she's going to get blown up as well. Good plays coming in. Overall, yeah, Rampage cleaned up that fight. Very well played and should be able to get the turtle for themselves.
It should be a quite easy turtle coming out from their side.
Do you know the name
Yeah,
of
I
the
think
Sylvana ulti? I think it's Imperial Justice. That's what it is.
I think you're correct with that. It has something to do with justice.
Oh, Hanzo gets the turtle snipe with the retribution and should have the jump as well. Maybe trying to take the Daroth down, but oh, there's the Business Strike. Maybe it's going to be able to help him fight against the Hanzo. Just a complete man fight. And the Feathered Airstrike doing a decent amount of damage from the back lines. Imperial Justice committed to get Sylvana away after killing her younger brother.
Literally escaping with 1 HP there. But that Daroth damage coming out right there, surprisingly taking down that 4 HP Hunter with what, less than an 1/8 of health?
Yeah, that was crazy. But you do know about the Sylvana being Daroth's brother, right?
Yes. He was stolen as a baby into the abyss.
Yes.
I think he was raised by Thamus.
He was taught
like
by
that.
Thamus. Yeah. To become a warrior. Oh, we're going to see the Blazing Duet along with the Vengeance. Should be able to keep him safe for now. Although, oh, breaking a few ankles here. Gonna be able to get away nice and safe. And as well as some healthy amount of recalling spam. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. I feel like this game they're even less prepared to go against the Hanzo. Oh, there's the Feathered Airstrike doing a really good amount of damage to this carry, and the Minnow Fury will finish her off. As Atlas came in a bit too late to come and protect his ally. Yeah, the faster damage really starting to show right now. Unfortunately, Thunderbolt won't help you against magic damage.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, but top lane.
Well, in the top lane.
Oh. I mean, like, you just can't fight against a Yu Zhong, really. Even if you're a Sylvana with the ult. I mean, you need to pop your ult earlier with Sylvana in order for, like, a fair fight. Oh, but the bottom lane here, the Blaze Duet's maybe going to keep you on Malai. It's not. As the claw will fall in the bottom lane. But in the top lane, we're going to see the turtle. Oh, Hanzo. Going to get taken down first as the Black Dragon form comes and just disrupts the Feathered Airstrike. Going for the chase on top of that as well. Should be able to get the kill with the Shah Residue. As Darth will finish off the turtle in the back lines. Yu Zhong doing is the most, burning out the team of Darkstar so incredibly well. Here we're going to see the Fatal Links. Might not be enough to take out Sylvana though. Minotaur, here we go.
Coming out.
Minotaur with the Minnow Fury comes in. Pinnacle Ninja on top of it as well. They should have a decent opportunity to try and clean up this fight here. 1 kill so far on to the Atlas. Feathered Airstrike blows up Rizki. Rizuaki. Whatever that means.
Oh, wait, the Savannah. I don't, yeah, she does. She won't make it.
Oh my god. You can't fight fight a Yuzong. It's too impossible. Oh, Hanzo though, Pinnacle Ninja gets a kill for himself. Ahmed J showing what he can do on this Hanzo once again.
Yeah. The answer pick, I think it did a bit better the previous game. But it's still not really falling that far behind in farm. If you look, this is the Dairoth. The Hanzo is actually leading.
Okay, here it is. I mean, Hanzo, I don't think he should be going on to an Atlas. I mean, I guess he's just doing that. Oh, okay.
Oh. It's
Okay, listen,
you have seen before.
Listen, I think what he was trying to do was trying to time it so that it's like bugs out and it brings the real body to him. Like that's sort of what I think. Oh, the Hanzo. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make it out of this one. Misses out the Abysm Strike. Oh. No way! He's actually gonna get away here. It will be Yuzong being taking down the Savannah once again, but damn, Hanzo just barely made it out of that.
I honestly was 100% sure he was dead there.
Yeah.
God. But yeah, no, I understand what you mean. Like, if you time it right, then he can't escape because it's the CC that would drag his body towards the turret. I think that was the idea from the Atlas there. Oh, but carry on the Claude. Take him down.
Sorry, I missed that one. But yeah, Carry does finish off the Claude in the end. Pinnacle Ninja gonna be doing a decent amount of damage to the Yuzong, although they're gonna find the body. He's gonna have to retreat back. But I feel like the biggest threat coming in from Darkstars is not the Hanzo, it's this Farsa, dude. She is the one pumping in that damage with the feathered airstrikes, allowing them to take good fights.
And it's just how hard to catch her as well. Like, and your only real dive hero at this stage is basically the Yuzong, because I don't know, it just feels with the Atlas, it feels like it takes forever for him to get to the back line for me. And just because he did dodge. Okay, but the Fatal Link.
Fatal Link's on to 2. That's going to be doing a decent job. Minotaur will fall. Oh, but Yuzong with a big Petrify comes in and finishes off that Farsa once and for all. I mean, that's the biggest threat coming in from Rampage for sure. It's this Yuzong, man. He's got 6 kills, 1 death. He's doing everything for his team.
Completely dominating there. I would have thought they could have maybe rushed the Lord there, especially with the death time and stuff.
Yeah,
it should be quite difficult now.
Yeah, Rizuaki sort of just backed off. I'm not sure I agree with that decision. They could have maybe sniped that first Lord. For sure.
But yeah, catching the Claude on the Dairoth here in the top lane. Just but that damage coming out from that Dairoth, basically just a second skill and 1 basic attack.
And he's going like full damage, dude. He is really just doing the most when it comes to that early game sort of minus defense armor. Oh, but actually, Pinnacle Ninja coming out. Dairoth in a bit of trouble. We've just cast a curse that guy. Start talking about someone playing well and then they just feed immediately afterwards. Oh my god, and then the double kill coming in from Ahmed J. Sorry, I'm kind of missing all these kills, guys. So there's just this.
There's a lot happening at once.
As it actually might be Darkstars taking Lord down. I mean, this is match point for them. If they win this game, they will knock Rampage out of this tournament. Okay, here we go. Atlas looking for the Fatal Link. Black Dragon as well onto the back line. Ahmed J, he needs to get out of there. Although, oh, he's actually going to get caught. Lucio will finish him up with the Fatal Links. There's Blazing Duet doing a decent amount of damage. It's going to be shut down onto Xenon. As I was saying earlier, it's not the Hanzo you need to worry about. It's his Farsa, man. She's doing all the damage here as she will continue getting pounded out by the Eternal God. He needs to be a bit careful. Maybe use it with a fair airstrike. Will finish it off. But in the background there, Dezala will finish off Lucia.
I just feel I would probably push this Lord now, considering that I do know all of them are low.
And no Hanzo, most importantly here.
Yeah,
Minotaur,
but
he
they
needs
have
to sort of
they have
go
to
in.
do this quite quick.
Yeah, they should be able to get the Lord here. Minotaur, oh, there's the Retribution coming in from Dairoth to be able to finish him off. Oh, Dairoth with that minus off. Oh, but Sylvana with the Imperial Justice doing so much damage with that extra attack speed. Here we go. Pinnacle Ninja coming in, trying to finish off this Vexana. The body has come to join him. Oh, Bane underneath the tower. He needs to be quite careful. Comes in.
Oh, but the YZ should be able to find this Hanzo, yeah.
Yeah, there's no way he doesn't, right? This Hanzo should be dead. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, definitely. Just unfortunately getting baited by the Vexana then.
There's the airstrike. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Faster. It's gonna fall to this Black Dragon once again. Xenon definitely very strong on this hero, as he's proved. As Lord will start ticking down the top lane here. So Darkstars, they need to sort of deal with it.
Yeah, definitely a very different team that we saw from the first game coming out here from Rampage.
I mean, they still have towers, right? Darkstar, they're still in this game. They've got resources.
Yeah, definitely.
To
It's
come back.
not. I actually think their towers are exactly the same at the moment. I think the side of Dark Souls towers are a bit more damaged, but they haven't lost them yet, which is kind of counting in the favor. Minotaur might be.
Oh, Atlas, here we go with the big Feral Links. Is it going to come out? It's going to be on to 3, I think. It's going to be, that might be just 2, honestly. Oh, but the Blazing Jewel is going to throw hands at that Yu Zhong. Unfortunately, Minotaur has to pay with it, but he did use that Minotaur Fury before he went out. Faster, what are you doing in the middle there? And Hanzo, your body's exposed. You need to get back here. There we go. Atlas gonna keep him still for now, and Vexana finally finishes him off. Darth in the back lines here. Abysm Strike off the mark. But that's a good fight coming in from Rampage once again. And they should be able to get a few towers here. Sylvana, I don't know what you're doing, sir. You need to be very careful when it comes to that tower defense. That middle tower, I swear to God, is the place that whenever you try to defend that tier 2 middle tower, you just lose, always.
Yeah, I will agree with you. It's like an impossible tower, and the amount of times you get dived onto that tower and just lose your life. But yeah, the side of Rampage turning around fights, even though the fight doesn't look like it's going to their side, just making it work out for them at this stage.
Honestly, all the tier 2 towers seem just so hard to defend. Like, I'd say tier 1 towers, like when a team decides to try and defend that, it pretty much always works out. But the tier 3 towers, obviously on the high ground, are very hard to approach. But then the tier 2s, dude, they're just
I think it's a
undefendable.
mentality. I feel like it's a mentality because you're like, okay, you can't lose your first tower, but when you lose it, you're like, okay, it's fine. People don't really worry so much about their second tier towers. It's only your first and your third tier that you really see as important. I think that mental thing is quite of a big of a influence on you. Well, that's my personal opinion about it. But yeah, I think this Atlas is having a very good game, just scouting out Hanzo where his body is, just making him play a bit more safer.
As the Lord will be started by Rampage here. Can they contest this one? Hanzo should be able to have the Pinnacle Ninja in just a second. Oh, Atlas in the back line, so he's going to find the Fatal Links, controlling up the Hanzo, but he still gets Retribution. Black Dragon Form is in the well. Coming in. Going to try and get the Petrify coming in on to the Sylvana. It's actually a good fight coming so far for Darkstars, as Minotaur chasing even further, trying to find Xenon. Oh man, I mean, Darkstars are doing a very good job of contesting these Lords. Hanzo is that very slippery hero that you have to be careful of.
Yeah, and he always just gives that pressure because with Hanzo, you always know he's going to try and contest because he doesn't really put his life in so much danger as well.
Hanzo, you're fighting a carry, bruv. I don't think you can man-fight that hero. Okay, here we go. Lord got its charge off onto the tower. It's gonna be a very low HP tower in the end now. Man, Darkstars have really impressed me with their performance with these off-brand heroes, man.
Yeah, Pato, especially with her feathered airstrike, it's doing so much.
Oh my god, look at that damage onto this Vexana with the Pinnacle Ninja, man. So Yu Zhong gonna be doing a decent amount of damage. Oh, Savannah with Imperial Justice will kill that Diroth on top of that as well. Killing spree though. Finishes off the fast in the end. Blazing Duet though. Oh, he gets knocked up. He needs to be careful. Oh, I think he dies. Oh, he dies.
That third skill was a bit too much.
Yeah. Oh man, what a game. They do get 2 turrets though. 2 inheritor turrets. Maybe could have not had the casualties on top of it, but that's sort of what happened, you know.
I honestly feel like the side of Dark Stars, which is making a big difference here, is they're a bit more focused on pushing the lanes. And I think they get more out of it when they have a Lord. Because they basically took down 5 turrets just with that one Lord push now. Where the side of...
I think Eternal Guardian. I don't know why she popped it so early, but maybe it's for that extra body, you know.
Yeah, probably.
I feel like that's also what's strong about Vexana. It's just having that extra body in the field to absorb shots is also quite valuable.
But
Oh man, dude, Ahmed J.
that's full
Dude.
to the Hanzo.
This guy, dude, he's scary. What's his name needs to watch out. Zubair Abu, any of my South African viewers. Zubair
Yeah, with
Abu's
the Vex now.
gotta watch out, man. There's a new Hanzo in town.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to contest this Lord as well with the Vex that is down. Bursting it quite quickly.
Yep. Gonna be an 18-minute Lord actually, so it's gonna be Evolved Lord. Not going to be an easy one to kill as we come into the late game now. Oh, there we go. Fatal Links onto someone. I feel like that's a Sylvana. Yeah, it is. Oh, Big Minot Fury on top of it. Gary needs to sort of back off. The Imperial Justice catches her. And she will fall down as well. Black Dragon form trying to catch the fast like here. Has the pet. Dude, I feel like this Yu Zhong is using the Petrify wrong all the time.
Yeah, it feels like it's a bit too early. I honestly don't know how this Diroth is going to defend this as well.
Oh yeah, I mean Hanzo, he's just gonna go in, take out a few towers and get out. This should be the end of the game. Dark Stars are gonna swoop in and they're going to take the match against Rampage, knocking them out of the tournament. GG's.
Yeah, taking the 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, what a game, really. What a few games. I mean, Sea Jungler. a bit of flame between, a bit of flame between Rampage here. Yeah, I guess they're shouting at him for hitting up that chocolate. Bro works for Cadbury. But yeah, very well played to Dark Stars for taking that one in a surprising turn of events. I'm a big fan of this team, I must say. I really like how they can bring some off-brand picks into the meta. Well, into the Nigerian tournament meta. Anyway, just a heads up to all my 29 viewers at the current moment. The grand finals tomorrow. So if you guys are going to be tuning in for that, we are going to hand out 10 Starlight cards. You heard it right. 10 Starlight cards available for grabs tomorrow. So make sure you tune in and earn yourself one of those. The details of how to sort of enter that will be disclosed tomorrow as well. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, that should be the end of it for my part of the stream. Doof, I will try and talk to Doof now. He will be taking over for the next few games. Yeah, but that's it for me now, guys. I think anything else you'd like to say, Fluffy, before I hand it off?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
All right. So don't worry, the stream won't end. We're just gonna try and do a smooth transition from my streaming software to. So don't go anywhere. We'll see you in the next game. Pretty sure it's going to be Shinigami versus Alpha Zeros. Is that the one? Or it could be the. Well, we'll have to see. I don't actually know. Oh, it's probably Reap and Kill versus Dark Stars. That's what it is. Sorry, yeah, that's what we're gonna see. Okay, see you guys just now.